Hey, it's Ross Bader with Role-Playing Public Radio. We're playing Space Raiders. Gate 9.
Gate 9!
Gate 9.
Caleb.
Gate 9.
All right, there we go. In last session, Vincent, Aaron's PC, managed to acquire the weapon of mass destruction, reclaim it from the sunken island in the middle of the Aero Sea. Not the Euro Sea, it's the Aero Sea.
Did we throw it into the Nope division?
Nope, it's in the lab at the bottom of the Marineris Trench. He's going to try and eat it, remember?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so you could throw him into the Nope dimension after
come on.
that.
Hey, Ross, Warbot got to sit on it.
That's right, for 5 seconds.
I don't know what can go wrong in Nope division, okay?
Yeah.
All the things.
It's the multiverse's landfill.
As long as nothing gets out, it's fine. Yeah.
Which, by the way, is the hell of a premise for a comic. We live in the Nope dimension. Where everyone in the multiverse agreed to throw their nightmarish terrors.
Next Space Raiders character, Survivor of the Nope dimension.
You also found out there is a cult called the Light Legion that is apparently worshipping a god that lives in the sun. And is probably that superhero you know.
And Jeff,
Hey, that wasn't me.
Jeff finally told us about it, so now we know.
Yeah.
Knowing is, well,
Terrible.
It's part of a battle. I mean, it's part of it.
It's a battle I'd rather not fight, but
So in this session, I thought we would basically out of character. I think the way it'll go is once we get everyone's personal quest to a certain point, we will do Saul's subquest last, and that will trigger the finale. So before then, we need to do, let's see, Kurzik's quest of killing Demise. So you've gone to the Shadow Legion Vault. Remind listeners again what you got from that.
from the vault,
Yeah.
I got 2 magic helmets.
Okay.
One that,
No.
no spears though, I don't believe.
no, one
Yeah.
that, I believe one that turns my resolve into a superhuman roll.
Yeah.
That you can shape into a belt.
Right. Mm-hmm. Was that the cloud?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And the other one was an actual helmet, I think. Mm-hmm. But not the worm helmet.
A rusted conquistador helmet.
Yes.
Which I still say you probably should have just listened to the worm helmet, because in Peyton's mind, that was probably the correct one.
What? No. There's no wrong choices.
Look at this guy.
Yeah.
Look at this freaking guy.
I forgot, what did that do again?
I think it gave him armor versus psyche attacks.
Yeah, that's right. Armor 3.
Sorry, I actually didn't write that.
No, that is what it is. I didn't.
No, I have the Triton's Trident.
Yeah.
That I'm going to put him in.
Yeah. So you just need to go to the astral plane, which you have access to now, and go and stop him. So as we begin, so American Pharaoh, what have you been up to in between adventures? Just kind of hanging out.
This bar doesn't run itself.
Okay.
Oh, what about that tree thing you're going to be dealing with? Tree? He had some trees that were bearing fruit, and he put them somewhere, and they were growing way too fast.
Probably the Vegamancer is probably taken care of.
Okay, cool. I'm just wondering.
Yeah, there's only so many plot threads I'm going to tie up. You know, it's.
I got you covered, man.
Yeah,
I'm just a small business owner.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's see here. So on the news, TED Talk, the thought leader, has announced he has a new IPO that he wants to launch. He's just looking for researching. It quickly becomes apparent that he is trying to get funding for an IPO to release a gray goo swarm onto the Earth. And then charge people a subscription fee to have the gray goo not eat them. It is there's but regulators.
The United plan.
Yeah, the United plan. Thank you. Topical. So that's meeting some resistance from regulators.
Not much.
Yeah, not much.
They're going to rewrite the filibuster.
Hey, you cannot stand in the way.
Let them right on through.
Yeah.
The free market will fix itself.
Yeah.
Can I just trick? What was that guy?
Pornhub will save us.
But some experts doubt he has the ability to create a swarm of gray goo.
I've got a plan for that. We'll discuss that later, I guess.
Yeah, because remember, you did get the weapon of mass destruction. You kept it from him, so he does not have that capability.
Right.
So he's just basically bluffing to get more.
Right, and there's a guy that I was dealing with earlier who my organization was trying to assassinate, but I figured...
So wait, he doesn't have the gray goo?
No.
He's
So
just
he's Theranosing him?
Yes,
Right.
he is.
Yeah, just full of shit.
He tried to steal from the player
Which
characters.
is another great villain name.
Theranos.
Theranos.
Anyway,
But Vandal, you remember him?
Savage? DC
No.
Universe?
No.
Which one? Over the Watchtower?
Specifically, it's a guy that we fought earlier. I drew on his face with Sharpie. He was kind of pissed off at me after that.
Yeah.
I sent assassins after him, and he beat the shit out of all of them.
Yeah.
So, I think if I send him a heartfelt apology and just pin this on TED Talk,
okay.
this is a self-fixing problem. They can be at war, and we don't worry about them.
Okay. Well, you don't have to worry about it. He doesn't have access to TED Talk's resources.
I was just going to say, it's an off-screen solution.
Okay.
That I figure fits.
So American Forester's been hanging out. Saul, you've been, recovering since your last adventure.
I got shot a lot.
You did get shot a lot. That doesn't tend to happen. Kurzik, you've gotten some. Let's see here. Elizabeth Solomon has given you some information about she's gotten some info, a hot tip about the location of Demise in the astral plane. Elizabeth Solomon is, of course, the vampire cult scholar. So she's there at the brass door.
Oh, it's good to see you. Yes.
Yes. I've realized. Yes, Demise is trying to regenerate its body so it can wreak havoc on the world and.
I assure you, we shall not allow that.
Yes, the world is where I keep my stuff and where humans live. If all the humans die, I die because I'm a vampire. I drink blood. Circle of life. So it's in my interest.
Life? Am I right?
It's just life. That's sort of outdated.
So you're not undead?
No, I am. It's complicated. All right.
It's cool. We get it.
Yeah, I'm still alive.
I fought a mummy back in the 30s. Never a vampire, though.
The mummies have feelings,
Well, this one was being a bastard.
Well, I'm sure that was because of your colonialist realizations on them.
During this conversation, I'm quickly getting another beer.
Anyway, the astral plane.
Lion King music to
Have
myself.
any of you been in the astral plane before? Do you know anything about it?
I have.
It's not my normal.
Yeah, it's
I've
hard.
astral projected.
Yeah.
Okay, well that's just superimposing. You're not really seeing the astral plane. You're moving through it, but it's invisible to you.
Is this like the plane of death?
We have astral customers that drink emotions on like
Oh,
big nights.
That is still
nice.
terrifying.
I mean, I think we do. I'm told we do. I can't really confirm. I've left out cards, but they never fill out the comments.
Well, they're
I don't
in the
really
wrong-
know how to improve their service.
okay. Well, that's actually a very high standard. If you can
If we're crossing over,
When you go into bodily into the astral plane, it'll look like you're floating in sort of the space or an ocean. There's no water though; you're just kind of floating. You don't have to worry about breathing so much.
Do you have to worry about looking into the vast expanse of everything?
You don't do that.
That's what the helmet and belt is for.
That's a good idea.
right? But the rest of us don't have that, and
Oh, the rest of you, sure your wills are far stronger than mine. You'll be fine. Besides, I have a blood oath from my queen to do this, so I have to do it. If it means everyone dies, then they die.
wow, that was cheerful.
Well, you know about oaths to queens and stuff like that. So. There won't be much for you to. It's easy to get lost, but there are portals you can easily recognize because they look as sort of two-dimensional, glowing pools of color, and the color indicates what it connects to. Of course, there are an infinite number of colors, and so there's an infinite number of planes. But once you see one color, you'll be able to recognize, it again, and so you'll know what You can also usually kind of just stick your head through and see what's on the other side. Or sometimes things will be. It's an active portal, so things will be coming in and out of that portal, the color pool, so you can sort of get a sense of what's on the other side. Yes.
What happens if you're colorblind?
Oh, well, I think they're psychic emanations. So as long as you're,
I'm good then.
okay.
The fungus is colorblind because they don't have. Well, they're blind.
But are they interpreting it through your brain though?
Maybe.
Yeah.
I don't know. They're psychic though, so they're good.
Yeah. Okay.
They're solid. Yeah.
See, everything will be fine.
No, it will not. The other thing is if you see any large objects, especially if they look rocky or anything, those are not asteroids or planetoids. They are the corpses of dead gods.
That's heavy.
Now,
I'm sure it'll be fine.
of course, in this sort of postmodern era, the definition of what a god is rather broad. sort of in a sort of dead ideological or theological system. So I'm not. I've located the one that Demise is on, and you'll be able to recognize it.
Wait, he's on a dead god?
Yeah, he's basically feasting on the dead god to regain his strength.
Okay.
Yeah.
What an asshole!
Yeah, Demise is a psychic omnivore. It'll consume any soul or energy living or dead.
A psychomnivore.
Yeah, psychomnivore. Oh, that's a very good term. I invented that. Thank you. I mean,
Can you at least say you were at the bar when you thought of it?
of course.
Right, that works.
Yeah.
Maybe you'll get some insubstantial customers here.
So he's on one of these
Substantial amount
corpses.
of insubstantial.
One that was in a 20th century god. So I'm not sure exactly. A very short-lived god. Again, the definition of god is very broad now. So
A giant pony.
I think it was Gatsby.
no,
Okay.
no.
How far back in the 20th century?
I'm not sure exactly. I think around the turn of the century, maybe.
Oh, well, I might have known. Might have known about it then.
It's not racism, Kurzak. He's alive and well.
Like, oh, of course he is. Oh my god, he can never be killed. Are you kidding me?
Now I don't know much about what corpse he's feasting on, but I have observed it from a distance, and to be honest, it seems to be operating kind of like a psychic anglerfish. There's a lot of lost souls in the astral plane, and it's using some sort of light beacon to make them think that they're heading towards an afterlife, but they're being sucked onto this corpse island, if you will, and they're being
like a
consumed.
soul black hole, huh?
Yeah, so think of like a giant evil psychic anglerfish. So you need to head towards that light, but not be tricked by it. And then you need to sort of disturb that system to rile it up, because undead corpse gods are kind of probably very hard to destroy. But if you sort of disturb everything, Demise will wake up, and then you can see what is Demise and what is the corpse god. You don't have to kill
Would
the
throwing a
corpse.
bunch of fanatical cultists at it help?
There probably is. There probably are fanatical.
Well, no, I've got a few.
Oh, well.
I mean, they believe that they're
If you
probably
kill
gonna-
someone in the astral plane, their lost soul will immediately head for that light, so you could use them as a guide.
So if I bring them across and they somehow accidentally die, they'll just
Oh, bring your
immediately-
juggalos and kill them.
I was just going to go with straight up cultists. I think they've got a little more psychic fortitude.
Oh.
And they're terrible people.
No, kill the juggalos. We need to. More of them.
Do you really want the juggler? You want the
So do you.
to summon jugglers?
So once you've gone on, once you landed on the corpse island, then disturb things. Demise will wake up, and then you'll have to kill it. I don't know what kind of form it'll take. It'll probably be very large.
Choose the form of the destroyer.
It'll probably be very. You'll perceive it as being much larger than you, and it'll obviously be a fight to the death. And if you-
Well, all good fights are.
yeah.
So the astral plane's not like the afterlife for everyone.
No, it's sort of a fake afterlife, a purgatory, if you will.
Another one.
So
you
you
never
never
leave.
meet dead people there.
They're lost souls, people who couldn't find a true afterlife.
Oh, okay.
So
All right.
usually people who die in in off-world accidents or exotic.
What if you're a kind of afterlife for like one,
Oh,
like 1.5?
that's a very interesting question.
One
Maybe
and a half
people will be drawn to you.
I mean, but yeah, she doesn't like to share though. That's the thing.
Oh.
She's really,
Well, you're
she's really into her personal space.
well. I mean, you don't have
Trey,
to.
are you an afterlife?
I mean, I kind of.
Awesome.
You don't.
Cleopatra was alive, and now she's not, and sort of lives in my brain.
Well, it's up to you.
Maybe I'm an afterlife of Tab Hunter, or I'm an afterlife for the current life of the fungus that's the afterlife for the 1950s version of Tab Hunter.
The psychic.
You have problems.
But can we fit that on a card and shorten it a little bit?
Yes, you might notice lost souls drifting towards you. You can just
But that's it. Like,
Just
I
shoot
mean,
them.
Don't eat them.
Well, just shoot them.
But she's not gonna like come out of me or.
No. Your people will be drawn to you, not be pushed.
All right. Okay, that's
If they come here, just shoot them away with the broom.
Yeah.
All right. Sure. Yeah. We got this.
Yeah. Are there any other questions?
What are our odds of success?
I
You
have
put
no
them at
idea.
good?
Sure.
This is a terrible idea.
I can
We'll
spare
probably-
time for this. People are drinking a lot lately. Like,
Yeah.
the bar's doing well. I mean, it's not well. People are very sad, but they're in here
Yeah, there have been a lot of...
spending collected bucks.
There are a lot of prophecies of doom going around. A lot of people think these are the end times, that, some weapon of mass
Well, the
destruction
election
or
was
other.
pretty bad.
And
Did I tell you we print our own money now?
yeah.
Really?
Yeah, it's like a
This
strip
is
club,
this
but
is a super
classic.
heroic universe, so Trump does not exist in my universe. What you guys?
See, I wasn't bringing that up. But anyhow,
They're just worrying about alien weapons of mass destruction.
And TED
destroying.
Talks.
Yeah.
well, we're
Well,
gonna-
TED Talks do exist, but it's a tech bro
And
billionaire.
I'm worried
super
about
vote.
them. That's
Yeah.
why I'm drinking.
Well, that's fine.
So, guy, I mean, I'm going to bring some
God,
minions
that
along
point
to
was
help
so
us.
vapid. They went on for 15 minutes.
And I
That's 100 million views.
have 8 decades of constant war going through my head.
Which TED Talk?
Just pick one.
There's actually, well, in this universe, there's actually a guy called
I act
Ted
like I'm
Talk.
this jovial because if I stop
I'm
and
gonna
think
deal with
about it
them
for
and
any
now I'm
length of
gonna have
time,
to
I become deeply
Because
depressed.
All right.
he's
come
a
on.
deeply disturbing Bond villain.
Like, I'd like to drink some more before we go.
Fair enough.
Is everybody else on board? Because I was just going to use cultists, but do you really want to bring juggalos into the astral plane? I mean, they would
I
disturb
think
the fuck out of everything.
you should do you.
I mean,
You summon whoever you like.
I don't know.
Well, I don't either. I've never done this
We
before.
don't think we should maybe kill anyone.
Well, I'd rather nobody died. I was just going to bring the cultists.
Well, it seems the times when we actually tried to kill people, no one dies.
Well,
Actually, to be
I'm saying
fair-
here, if you want, I could summon a dead juggalo, and then you could try and lie to him and tell him you're taking him to the afterlife.
Well, can you summon a specific one?
But do we have to talk to them?
No.
Can we just figure it out?
You can just figure it out. But
I was just
if
gonna
you
bring
want a guy, you
people
need a
to
dead. You need a dead soul.
Wait, I have an
They're
idea.
gonna whoop.
Listen, let's just
Yeah.
go
So
in, and
loudly.
I'm pretty sure there's a lot of lost souls who used to work for Ouroboros. Mm-hmm. I'll just summon some of my former employees on the other side.
Easy. You don't have any supernatural knowledge. You need.
I have Arcana.
Okay. You can try.
I can try it and try to recruit them with my Hail
Like,
Ouroboros.
this isn't going to damn you further, is it?
It's already good. Everything's already lost.
I think at a certain point, further no longer is.
We've
a
already gone
measurement.
well past the boundary here. To be
All
fair.
right. Thanks to Waypoint, you can easily get to the Shadow Legion. Afterlife, and through there, the portal to the astral plane,
Waypoint gets a high five.
which is a pool, a color pool, sort of glowing. It is sort of a light gray. You can easily recognize it, so you know the way home.
Cool.
Breadcrumbs and all.
Yeah, breadcrumbs and all. So you all step through the portal.
Breadcrumbs.
You start floating. So everyone, give me a will save or composer. Yeah, willpower or resolve.
Damn, I'm not good at that.
2 superhumans.
0.
Three standard.
3 standard.
Three.
I need
Mondays.
Okay.
calming tunes.
That's a -1 there, Captain.
Okay. What'd you get?
0.
0. So none for Tom.
I was like, wow.
Yeah.
My nose is not bleeding.
So let's hear 3 for you, 3 stress for you.
Okay.
And you got a 1,
-1.
neg 1. So 6 for you. And what'd you get?
0.
Composure.
6. Yeah, composure.
I'm going to attempt to summon.
Well, I'm out.
No, you can remember. You can take consequences too.
I will attempt to summon some of the assorted shades of former Ouroboros members who have not moved on to some afterlife.
As you are overwhelmed by the infinite, it is. You can see into infinity and
Right.
beyond. So
I wonder if any of the dead Urtrog I killed are here.
possibly.
I will take a consequence minor.
Oh yeah. Elizabeth Solomon did also mention.
I miss Agata.
You what?
I miss Agata.
I miss Agata.
It was worth being horribly scarred by psychological trauma.
This is true.
Yes, she has gone on her own journey, traveling through the multiverse. The astral plane is the layer between separating all the universal boundaries. Souls from all the multiverse are here. Those of you who take composure stress are briefly overwhelmed by it as you're floating, and also you have to get control of it. You realize you can move with the power of your mind. So yeah, you can fly at if you have the fly speed, you can move much faster than normal. If you don't, you can fly at basically the equivalent speed that you would be running, but you're flying.
Guys,
Like Jetson belt speed?
Yeah, Jetson belt. Yeah, that's a good way of doing it.
There's a world where a third world war is fought because of an unsanitary salad.
Okay.
Well, that is weird. And I'm an alien. Ha!
So-
You're the funny one.
There's a world where we never turn into monsters and we all live happy lives.
Yeah.
That's my 3 stress.
Yeah, so go ahead and give me the Arcana check.
Yes. Go punch! 2.
2. All right. Do you want a fate point?
Sure.
What are you rolling?
1 Arcana.
Okay. Let's see here. So you want a fate point, though?
Let's do it.
All right.
You can't give me Steve.
Close the urn gap.
Yeah, close the urn gap. So, what's the name of the Juggalo, the dead Juggalo Ouroboros member that you hate the most?
Tyler!
We're going with Tyler. I was going to say Kevin, but I'll go with Tyler. Oh, wait, Skylar. How about Skylar?
Oh, even worse.
Skylar.
All right. Skylar, the dead Juggalo.
He probably died in the first episode.
He probably died in the first episode. You don't even know when he died. And he really knows that. He appears before you, but as a muscle-bound, armored god of destruction. He has summoned a Mad Max Fury Road-esque warband of other lost souls, and has been pillaging and rampaging through the astral plane for some time.
Wow!
And he's quite happy to see you, but in the I want to possess you and go back to the real world and take over our lives.
Not in a murder boner sort of way.
Well, why kill what you can steal?
Right. It's like, Skylar, good to see you've been doing well for yourself out here. Really good. Hail Ouroboros.
His voice is of the grave. Yes, my former master. But let us see. I will grant you mercy if you simply bow to me and let me possess your body.
You know, I could arrange for other juggalos for you to possess.
Oh no, but you are here and it is now. The tables have turned, the student has become the master. Your most prized member of Ouroboros have now become the most, your hated enemy.
Well, that's a bit strong terms, but I should let you know I'm allergic to Fago. That might be a problem.
Alright, give me deception.
If this works.
That's what that
Back into the night.
There you go.
+5.
Alright. He's not. You are, aren't you?
Yeah, it's like that stuff that you really like, those chemicals, that really does a number on my digestive tract, and I'm no good after that. So, I'll tell you what, though. You help us out. I would love to have you back in the organization, find you a fresh body.
Bring me a body now.
Unfortunately, my good dead sir, we're on a mission.
The problem right now is...
I care not for your mission, for I'm Skylar, pillager of the
Unfortunately,
gods.
well, if we don't carry out this mission, there will be
How
no...
did a juggalo learn to talk like that?
It's the astral plane, dude.
Yeah.
It's like,
And
well,
it's Space Raiders.
well, my friend, you see, if we do not complete this
That's how
mission,
Grimdark
there's
is
not
actually
going to be a
learning
living world to go back to.
I'll tell you what. Let's
So-
make a deal.
All of you can give me alertness checks.
All right. I failed. I'm too busy
The
talking.
sky, it's full of stars. Actually, I did get a 1.
Okay. American Pharaoh. Sorry. That's fine.
What am I rolling?
Alertness.
I am 5 alert.
5 alert. Oh, well, then you...
Flirt.
Flirt. Do you want to flirt with Skylar, the pillager of the gods?
No, I cannot. That is one line Cleopatra will not cross.
You start listening, and you realize you're hearing the thoughts of his followers, his weak-willed followers, as alertness is. Everyone's kind of telepathic in the astral plane, a little bit, and they're all kind of snickering, oh man, he's putting on a great show. But I bet they wouldn't be so scared of him if they knew how he got his powers. So you gain an aspect, the secret of Skylar. Well, you have a hint of it, so you can invoke that
Tippecanoe and Skylar
to
too.
get a +2 on a roll. But if you can find out what his secret is, how he got his powers, obviously that would give you leverage against him. So
Right now, I'm just holding him off. So
yeah. So yeah, they're arguing with each other.
Skylar, I'm possessed by lots of people.
No.
I can let you in, but I got to know where you got your powers first, because I'm allergic to certain power sources.
Fago.
Okay.
We're all allergic to
And
Fago.
Fago. So if you could tell me where you got your powers, I could maybe let you in here with Cleopatra.
Okay.
She's super hot.
Oh, yes, I have heard of Cleopatra. She is a worthy consort. Yeah.
You really saved yourself there with that sword.
So yeah, go and roll presence. Or
I'm rolling Queen of the Night.
yeah, Queen of the Night.
Tell me.
Yeah.
That is a +6. Superhuman.
+6. Yeah. Very well. To one such worthy as what is your name?
Trey.
Trey. As a Trey.
Trey's amazing, dude. Just don't deny Trey.
I feasted on the corpse of a god and gained its power.
So anyone can do that.
Is that a lie?
No, he seems to be telling the truth. But
God.
it was what god?
Yeah, what god?
Well, I can't. I mean, all the gods. I mean, there's a god.
It was probably Odin,
Well, it's
right?
kind of a
Yeah.
funny god smell, though. I mean,
Look,
that was
man, all Cleopatra's gods are dead, and they are going to be like super pissed in there.
Oh, no, it
if you
wasn't an
ate
Egyptian god.
Egyptian god.
There wasn't like an.
They got around though. Like her husband was Roman. Like that's a whole other pantheon. That's like you got to go cold on. You got to go vegan on the Romans. Like I got to know what
Oh
god.
no, it's a
it was.
vegan god. It's a vegan god. Don't worry.
a vegan god.
So it was a plant god.
No. He was a plant eating. Damn it.
It wasn't corn, was it?
No.
So I just need to know the name of the god.
It
Plant
was,
eating? Did it eat grass?
yes.
Was it a cow?
No. It was.
A goat?
Leveler of the grassy fields.
A sheep.
Yeah. It was a sheep god. The one for eating grass to a nice even level.
Is it a fainting sheep?
We all laugh at him on camera. Uproariously at his silly
It was
sheep
a whole
power.
god.
Skylar, no, listen.
His armor.
Oh no! He ate some mutton and got superpowers.
First off, did you at least have like a mint sauce with it? And
There's
second,
no mint sauce in the astral plane.
It's kind
why
of
the mint sauce god?
eating sheep's kind of bougie, Skylar.
It's a whole god. You haven't eaten a god.
I mean, that's even more bougie.
Yeah, what? It's a god. His armor starts fading away as his self-worth starts lower.
We can forget about this, and I'll just,
Trey knows how to bully people. He has learned the lessons of the master.
From the master of watching RuPaul.
Shall we call him the Shorn Master?
let's go. If you're willing to help us out, I'm just gonna like totally be mum on this, okay? Mm-hmm. And you know what? I still consider you a member of Ouroboros, okay?
I really want a astral plane's boring.
I can get you out later, but for right now, just help us out, and then we'll be able to
Skylar.
and maybe Trey will stop picking on
Skylar.
I'm
you
gonna
really
start
help us.
singing Baba Black
you. If
Sheep.
you help us, these guys might respect you a little bit more, and I'll try and find
That's
you
a
a
3 on presence.
Actually,
You
I know
you
a
can't call
necromancer. He's
fucking
really
one
good.
sheep.
Okay, he can hook you up. Octavius is awesome, and he's doing a lot of things with bodies, not bad things. He's not like that.
No.
That's just weird. But I'll hook you up with Octavius. He'll help you out. Just help us out in here. You help us, we help you.
Okay.
Hail Ouroboros? You gonna hail Ouroboros?
Ouroboros. It's a whole god. I don't see why. What kind of god it
It's
is.
about family, Skylar.
Yeah. It was really big too.
No, it's cool. It's cool. I totally believe you. It's awesome. Just get in line. Come on.
His
let's go.
little entourage kind of drifts away as
Hey, you guys, do you want to help out?
they just
They do not.
Okay.
They're just they're fair weather.
Well, you continue being
They're
dead.
only attracted to him because of the static.
Actually, no. A few of them start clinging to
Please.
Trey. Just like
Wait,
remorse.
how are they like floaty ghosts? Or
Yeah, they're like floaty ghost people. They're kind of very thin, and yeah, you can just do that.
Please.
And one of them was like, "No, come on, can I get in there? Can you?
No, you don't
You're
want
an
that.
afterlife, right?
You don't. Yeah, I mean, kinda.
Yeah, that's fine.
It's more like a prison.
Oh man, a prison with walls and dimensions.
No, you're not going to do
It's
well
not
in
floating
there.
in
You
a-
don't want the boss of the prison. You
What?
will be her bitch. She will.
There's someone I could talk to.
There's a lot of enslaved souls in there. she's
Oh,
not
man.
good on talking to them.
Order and daily routine. You
They
know.
mainly farm.
Oh man, farming.
Okay, all right. Just we're going like I planned. Just
All right. Yeah, it's like peeling a sticker.
You know,
off.
if you guys follow us, I can meet up with Octavius too. He's a necromancer. He can help you out.
Oh yeah. Yeah. No, that would probably be a good. Yeah. You can say that, but
I'm saying it.
Yeah, all right.
It might not be true, but I'm saying it.
all right. That's right. Well, they're kind of weak-willed unless they just kind of drift away unless there's something drawing their attention.
Okay.
So.
Well, at least there's
Skylar does have, because he ate, leveler of fields.
That might come in handy. What if Demise is feasting on a grass god? Come on.
Yeah.
Somehow,
Can you imagine stumbling on a cult? Oh, the leveler, the great leveler, and then it's just like a
man.
Yeah. Just a shit. And it wasn't even from this earth. It was from from a universe where she evolved instead of man. And this is like one of their primitive, Neolithic gods. So
Note to self.
he's a dead guy. He's a pretty shitty god.
We need to find this world.
I think we can dominate the hell out of it.
I
never see
think
it
we should
coming.
just let Sparkles loose on that world.
Oh, hell yeah.
So this is going to become Nope Dimension 2 now?
No, we have one note division. Have we put Sparkles in the note division yet? Because that might be my subplot.
I think he might have. That's the problem.
Yeah, we could do that. You could try that.
No,
He might become
I don't want to interact with him.
Yeah, you would have to do that. There's no way.
Not worth it.
Yeah.
So we're
Well, you want to hear that lovely greeting he gives?
So with Skylar's help, you explain what you need to find.
Yeah.
You drift through the astral plane for minutes or an infinity. It doesn't seem time.
It's one of those things.
Yeah.
Minfinity.
Infinity. You see the other corpses of gods. They all do appear to be like asteroids or rocks until you get closer, and then you can kind of make out features or, some are humanoid, some are very inhuman. But then you see a light, and it looks like the light. Head towards the light. And Skylar's like, the light. That
Don't go towards that.
Okay.
It'll eat you.
so all of you can give me new alertness checks to try and see past the light.
How about Arcana?
Arcana actually would be better.
I'm at a zippo.
Oh, I'm at 0.
Is that with Arcana?
Arcana alertness are the same.
Okay.
So
Yeah. 1, 2. You see, okay, so 2. You can see past the light. It opens up into a room. You see chairs and a door, and it looks kind of plain. And
A room?
no.
hi, Demise.
Hide them.
But with the 2, that's about all you can make out. So you can tell that is the entrance to it. And since you know that it's not the afterlife, you're not gonna. You can you won't be tricked by it. But you have to go in. That's the only way you can see in.
Well, it's a terrible idea. Let's go forward.
Yep.
All right.
We're walking. We're flying. We're flying.
So are you leaving Skylar there? Or are you gonna? He will be tricked by it. He will think it's the afterlife. He might forget about you.
Okay, so
You can just tell him to go fuck off.
all right, Skylar. There's a portal. Just hang out there. I'll pick you up on the way out.
Okay.
It's whatever color.
Yeah.
I described.
Is anybody else thinking about the Jetson sound when they fly? Is it just me? Yeah, I know, right? You hear it too, don't you?
What are the Jetsons?
We'll watch it when we get back. Don't worry about
I have so much to watch.
Yeah, he haven't seen the Jets. Everyone make the sound. He needs to know it's.
I can't make this.
Producer Ross, add those sound effects. Yeah. So you all suddenly there's a flashlight. You're in what appears to be a waiting room. There are chairs. There's a door, and then there is a secretary. It was actually a man in a suit.
It's the Jetsons theme playing softly in the background.
He has a typewriter, not a computer. So yeah.
it. I will gently.
There are lost souls that are in there. They're kind of futilely trying to fill out some sort of form. And then there's a little thing. There's a little sign and then a little thing. Well, it says take a number.
I'll take a number.
Is it like some huge number?
Yeah. and you're like number 37 out of calling, or you're 8,508, and they're calling 37.
Check out the magazines.
There are no magazines.
Damn it.
So the man looks at you. You look different. Do you know where you are?
We're in the jungle, baby.
No. This is not a jungle. All the other lost souls. So what you know is this: the dead souls here that are in the waiting room all think this is an afterlife. You know it's not. And you know Elizabeth told you that you need to disrupt this place. So
just disrupt it.
Well, that she was pretty vague. She doesn't know what it was like.
All right.
So there's a door. There's a yeah.
Do you guys just want to start smashing shit?
No, hold on. Magic badge.
Yeah.
Inspection.
Okay. Do you have you can deception is I think 1 point out of your variables. Yeah, you can use that. Roll your sorcery.
That's a 6. Ascendant.
Oh yeah. Oh please. Yes, of course. An inspection. I didn't know we were having one of those. A surprise inspection. Yes, please.
We need your papers.
Give us papers, please.
He opens the door and leads you into a open bullpit office. That stretches as far as the eye can see.
Are there bulls in there?
No, there are just endless rows of men in gray suits typing away at typewriters. Anybody with academics can try and figure out what this god was.
Bureaucracy.
1.
Well, no, the bureaucracy is still going strong. You can't do that.
What dead god is this? I think it's... Never mind.
So wait.
1.
With a 1, you realize, looking at the forms and looking at some of the posters on the wall, this is some sort of failed totalitarian regime with a rigid bureaucracy. There were quite a few around the turn of the century that collapsed in base Raiders history. So, think proto Kafka, the trial-esque sort of regime. So the government as
the god of North Korea.
Yeah, basically, but
failed and dead.
Yes, failed and dead, and obviously you're
and no one noticed.
No one noticed. It was obliterated from the history books. They're typing away at forms. You arcane people can give me arcane checks.
Yay! 2. Nope.
Okay. With a 2, you do see one lost soul being admitted into the place, and you can get a sense that they are actually luring in dead souls to then process them to feed them. But you can also see this is doing damage to the system. To this undead corpse god itself is being consumed as well. Things are falling apart. Things are decaying. So the corpses of the gods are just held in stasis. They exist forever in the astral plane unless they're being consumed by another entity. So
we've got not just
but it has some sort of sense of false life because of Demise. Demise is essentially puppeting this corpse to suck in more souls to feed itself. So it's dug in. You're not going to be able to separate until you totally disrupt the system. You're going to be able to fight Demise. But yeah, there's hundreds of bureaucrats there, or countless of them. You can try and talk to them to figure out there are rows or corridors leading off to higher ranked offices, stairs leading up and down.
So
it's a maze.
To kick things off, could I just start? Under this disguise we've been given as inspectors, just start picking up papers and placing them in the wrong spot. It's a small step.
Yeah.
This is totally out of place. It should go right there.
Okay.
And just walk off.
You're doing that.
I'm just being an idiot.
You start seeing a ripple effect as they all at first all these bureaucrats act almost in total sync. But as you do that, they start acting differently, and they're like,
I'm also going to make corrections.
Did you get that thing I sent you?
Yeah, it's like throwing a pawn in a throwing a stone.
As I walk by, did you get that thing I sent you?
I'm also going to start changing.
I need to speak to your director of maintenance.
Okay.
Surely you got that thing I sent you, right?
You just spelled his name. That's with a U.
Well, then you better find that thing I sent you before someone else does.
All right, so you're talking to them.
There aren't enough Y's in this name.
So give me a resolve check there, Krizik.
1 superhuman.
Okay. But you have the armor, so you're fine. As it is, it almost gives you a headache talking to these people.
Wait, I feel... No, still nothing. I love this helmet. I love this belt.
So, you have that. So you're beginning to make some effect. and you can begin to, but one of them does whisper, "Oh, should we get the floor manager? We should get the floor manager."
Yeah, get the floor manager and your director of maintenance. I need to talk about that load-bearing truss.
Okay.
What's a load-bearing truss? I don't know.
Trey will wander off by himself.
All right. What is Trey trying to find? Because again, what kind of things would Trey be looking for in this place? Because again, there are
the saddest bureaucrat,
the saddest bureaucrat,
the one that the other bureaucrats don't like.
Okay,
It sounds like a children's book. I'm sorry.
the saddest bureaucrat.
By Hermes Conrad.
So Trey, you find in the corner there is one bureaucrat eating a pail, a lunch from a lunchbox, and drinking coffee from a little thermos.
Clearly
and,
decaf.
Well, you don't know. I mean,
No, or there's a lot of bourbon in it.
yeah. So he does look rather dejected.
Hey,
What? Why are you? What did I do?
nothing. What's your name? You have to tell me. I'm the inspector. Yeah, that's what I am.
What?
Make up a name, quick.
Pocket. Yes, because I have a pocket.
Yes. All right, Pocket. I need you to stand up on that table.
Uh-huh.
Stand up on that table over there.
Why?
I'm the inspector. You're not supposed to ask me questions. I ask you to do
But
something.
that's damaging office furniture.
No, you're good. You got a good.
Is this
pocket.
for the cause? Is this for?
Yeah, of course it is.
How is this going to help our scientific irrationality to remove free will, which is the impediment to all of that is good?
Well, I mean, you'd know that if you already gotten rid of your free will.
I thought I had.
Well, it's okay. Just stand up on the table.
Well, you are an authority figure, so I guess I have to.
Yeah. there you go.
All right,
There
so
you
he
go.
stands up on the table.
I'm going to get up on the table with it.
Yeah.
I'm going to draw my sword.
Yeah.
I will tink it against a coffee mug
Yeah.
to get everyone's attention.
All right. They all stop.
Hello, everyone. I'm the inspector of whatever this place is, and I just wanted to say that Pocket here is doing a great job. In fact, I will go ahead and say that Pocket is the best of all of you, and he's just amazing at it. And as such, as a member of the inspection team, I'm giving him the prize of best inspection, and I will take all the bling I get from drawing my sword and put it on Pocket. And
Does it fall over?
and look, if you can't figure out why Pocket is so great, that's your problem. And you really need to take a deep look at yourself about what Pocket's doing and why he is better than all of you at his job. And really just figure it out, because he's the example. He's really what we should all be living up to.
All right, good.
Everyone cheer for Pocket.
All right.
Woo, Pocket.
All right, there's dead silence on the line, but go ahead and roll. Give me the die.
I'll cheer. You check.
Nice.
Plus 5. Superhuman.
Okay. It seems to have an effect. They all start standing up, and they start moving towards Pocket. Pocket is like, yay! And then they grab him by the ankles, and they start, well, they're going to rip him apart, unless you intervene.
What are you guys doing?
He is different. He has free will. He cannot, he is not wearing the standard uniform.
No.
Sharpie time.
You misunderstand.
They're not.
You're all different. He's what should be.
All right, you're just, you caused starting a riot.
I'm going to go to anybody who's not currently in a part of that, right?
Oh no,
Is
it's spreading like a
Okay, because I was
when
going
you
to
throw a stone in a pond, it like ripple. And,
So we're getting more of this, okay.
so the entire floor, And the floor managers bust out of their side offices, which were just over there.
Literally.
Yeah.
Kool-Aid man right now.
Conformity!
But they're all undead super people. They're wearing superhero costumes.
Do we recognize them?
Give me academics, you might recognize them.
I don't have academics. I've got.
Or you can give me some sort of skill check.
If I make a.
Can I spend a fate point to be dragged in the Ideals Wake?
Yeah.
What about dead
Yeah,
super people?
definitely.
Holy shit. I know the fuck out of these guys.
Okay.
Plus
Where are
4.
they?
I got a 2.
Can I make an excuse for burglary? Or is there really? Actually, wait, no. Underworld knowledge.
Oh, yeah. Underworld.
I've got that like really high. So, Hail Ouroboros. Info Underworld. +5. Ascendant.
With the +5 ascendant, between the two of you, you recognize these are undead heroes.
Wish I hadn't spent that fate point now.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, thanks for that.
What?
You son of a bitch.
I spend all the fate
You know, a
points
little
on
metagaming is okay sometimes. Just
it took me a
all right, no, it's never forgiven, but I get what you're
You
saying.
recognize Boundless. She was a female hero of the ideal. But there's multiple copies of her, and you realize what's going on because you've heard stories. There was a base that was raided a while ago that's been nicknamed the Zombie Factory because inside of it there was essentially some sort of science experiment or some sort of monster named Death Token that, its abilities was to take corpses of people and turn them into zombies, and then also it had the power to give zombies superpowers. They were all under his command. So these are probably clones of Boundless that have been empowered by Death Token and are now under its control.
In the astral plane.
You don't know what happened to Death Token, so he might have been obliterated, and or he might have been thrown into the astral plane. Because from what you heard, he was basically a ridiculously hard to kill monster. So
Talk to Mr. White about that.
so you have a mob of them, so you can either escape them with some sort of athletic or move checks and move deeper into the place because you've stirred up enough trouble here. Or you can fight them and try and get more information about what's going on. Or, I don't know, what do you want to do?
Guys, any ideas?
Well, I'm good for both. Well, escaping or attacking.
What were her powers? What could she do?
Super speed, flight. Let's see here. Super fast and super and flying. Those are basic things.
So, do you want to tangle with that? Really? I don't think. I mean,
No, that'd be wasting our energy. We're here for a purpose.
right. So we'll leave a distraction and move on to the next place and fuck that up.
Oh, besides, these people are already dead. They don't matter.
These are remnants of a dead god, quote unquote, totalitarian bureaucracy regime. So,
Watch out for totalitarianism. It's a bad egg government, I tell you.
There we go.
nice time. Everyone give me some sort of flight or movement thing.
I jump out of the way.
You can jump.
Just fucking running.
Holy shit.
Kurzik, you could probably just carry Ivan.
Yeah.
Yeah, just carry.
That's a 3 superhuman.
So I have
Yeah.
+1 regular. So
4 superhuman?
4 ascendant.
Oh no, 4 ascendant. Yeah, I'm ascendant.
Yeah, here.
Boing. I jump.
So wait, what'd you get?
3.
Superhuman?
It's actually extraordinary. I forgot.
Okay. They're going to catch up to Saul, but unless two of you can block the way, or unless Saul, you want to, you could. Actually, if you make a shooting check, you could knock the ceiling down, block the way.
Yeah, that damned load-bearing truss I keep pointing at.
There you go. Nice callback.
fuck you, Tross.
To shoot at it with
Yeah.
Arcane Blast, that's a 3 extraordinary.
Okay. That's enough to slow them down. Enough for you.
Oh shit!
So all of you duck into a large room with double doors that's partially ajar. You hear people talking in it, or arguing. So you assume you can blend in there, or that you can hide in there. All the other doors seem to be locked and barred.
Listen for just a moment. What are they arguing about?
Bureaucratic procedure and parliamentary protocol.
I say we just walk in and just start arguing with each other about parliamentary procedure and blend right in.
So you go into the large room.
Why not?
It's a large sort of tribunal, and it appears that there is a large assemblage of zombie-like cats and top hats and monocles, who is trying to petition another group of undead bureaucrats, led by Death Token, i.e. the villain on the cover of Base Raiders. He's leading the tribunal, but the Feline Undead Parliamentary Association is apparently trying to argue that it should be allowed to not be here, to escape and not be consumed by the owners of this company, of this bureaucracy. So they're going over the Robert's Rules of Orders. That's when you all force up, and they all turn to look at you.
Objection.
Mr. Bigglesworth, I will. Even if we are facing our own annihilation, I will not have you subvert Robert's Rules of Order, you son of a bitch.
Okay, this is trippy.
This is Tuesday.
Yeah, this is
Freedom Caucus.
So, Fupa apparently got trapped in here and is trying to bureaucratic its way out. And so it's appealing its, consumption form.
I know what you're doing,
Yeah.
and it's working. I will kill the world.
Close the airing gap!
Close the air and gap. Morality pet, literally.
Yes, so Death Token is order in this community, is comically small gavel and his monstrously cyborg hands.
Is he wearing a wig?
He is now.
Powdered
Yeah,
a powdered
he's
wig.
this guy, but he has a powdered wig now. So
Peace and all.
we seem to have a momentary distraction in the community. I will. You newcomers, who are you? And are you? If you are, we are in the middle of a long meeting, which has been going on for 18 years, according to time distillation protocol. Is that right, Mister? I forgot you. No, you don't have names. That's right. The fourth gen, that guy. Yeah. No one here has names except me. I'm Death Token. I am the chairman of the committee.
We have names.
No,
We should be recognized.
Well, do you have you filed the appropriate paperwork to be heard by the appeal?
We're inspectors.
You're inspect. You inspect all you want. You will not invalidate the paperwork of this committee unless you are here to prove that these interlopers, they have been, according to the paperwork, have been consumed. In which case, you may go free.
I mean,
Now, you see here, there's, all these filtration systems she got going around maintaining a nice level amount of non-free-willed air into the main office. When you start adding cat hair and cat dander into that mix...
Oh, don't worry, they'll be annihilated.
we're going to have to confiscate your cats.
Yes.
No, they are. Nope.
I am playing with all of the cats.
See, they've already taken a liking to Trey. It's just going to get ugly from here. We have to confiscate the cats. And
They have
thoroughly
been.
investigated.
I have a form here that says they have to have their souls annihilated in our soul engine furnace, the maw, as it is
Do I have to
colloquially
spend a
known.
fate point to produce, not a form, but just a blank sheet of paper? Or just grab one. I will
Yeah.
grab a sheet of paper.
Okay.
And I will bust out the Sharpie, and I will start scribbling on it.
Okay.
And I will act very important while I do it.
So another gentleman who is another one of the bureaucrats sort of slides up and whispers, if you just agree with them, if you have outsiders, you're impartial outsiders. If you just agree with them, you can. What are you even here for? We'll let you go if that's what if you got lost. Or are you here for something else?
How do you feel about the mall?
Oh, the mall. Oh, did you want to? Oh, I get it. With the costumes and the powers, you're here to fight our new owner, right?
I mean, if that's what you want.
Oh yeah, he'll destroy you. That's fine. If you want, we can arrange. We can pencil in a meeting. Just agree that these interlopers should be.
Well, let's
consumed
shelve that
first.
for now, and let me confer with my colleagues.
Okay, but if you want, yeah. So
I saw that in a TV show once.
So if you want to say Fupa,
Guys, all three of me love them so much. We're having an argument over who loves them more.
Listen,
No, I agree. These kitties, they're adorable and should be saved.
Can I see your form, Death Guy? I just need to see your form real quick.
Oh yeah, seriously. He gives you a mount.
Take a look at it.
All right.
I'm going to write "get fucked" on it and hand it back to him. This is an official stamp, by the way. It just means we're taking your cats. It's an acronym. It's really complicated.
All right. Well, I see you have
a new challenger.
Well, if you want to get the cats first, you have to get through me. So we can do this the old wrestling way, if you want to, and by wrestling I mean I'll try and rip you all apart.
Well, yeah. There's that.
Yes.
1/3 of me has a point.
Okay.
So this is a dead god, right?
No gods. Just the fact that it's on the astral plane with the actual corpse of gods is just a coincidence. This is not proof that it is a god.
Very powerful.
Okay, well, the cats are designated ambassadors for an entire pantheon of gods. So by consuming them, that would be considered an act of war with any souls that those cats represent. And she's talking really fast. No, give it. Oh, and any surviving members of that pantheon, because they have diplomatic immunity, I think. Yes, yeah, because they're god diplomats.
They're god diplomats. All right.
See, look, can I summon the mummies?
You can.
The mummies instantly start petting the cats. So, see, they're all about them.
I can give you a receipt for them, though. It'll be fine. You just present that receipt anytime any other inspectors come by, and you are in the clear.
Well, hold on. That is an interesting motion. Yeah, we cannot ignore diplomatic protocol. But we have to establish if we have diplomatic protocol with the Egyptian pantheon. We'll have to recess for a brief moment while I confer with my colleagues and also the owner.
Right. We'll stay here and pet the cats.
Okay. You four.
Can any of the cats help me with my horrific lie?
So they take you to a conference room that actually has a window for you overlooking the astral plane. You see some other dead corpses, god corpses, floating around in the background.
Like it floats past.
Yeah.
Like that or something.
Duck god.
There goes a sheep. There goes a sheep.
Yeah. No, the sheep god's all beneath.
Yeah, remember.
Try to lick.
Skylar ate
They are delicious.
with the mint jelly.
They're purest mutt.
This falls off the boat.
Yeah. So, the FUPA is. Oh, thank you all, gentlemen. This is
The Speaker of the Mouse.
The Speaker of the Mouse. Yes, I'm sorry. It is, of course, they will go through the records and establish that the Egyptian pantheon has no diplomatic contacts with this god. However, we can sort of fool them. If you are attuned to the Egyptian pantheon, if you do have the spirit of Cleopatra, is it?
Yeah.
You can open a portal that connects to the Egyptian pantheon world, and then you just have to make the case the Egyptian gods that I should be protected by them.
I can't.
You can. You can open a portal here.
You could get bossed here.
Like how?
You just think about it.
Think about it.
All right.
What? Woo!
Yeah.
Oh, look at that.
Yeah.
So I just gotta
go there, and then which god were you probably going to ask? Bast.
I guess.
Yeah.
Seems like a solid poll.
Yeah. All right. So the four of you, I assume we're all going.
Yeah. Sure, why not?
Let's do it.
All right.
Oh yeah.
There's a portal. Go through it. It is the way.
It is the way.
Well, someone should stay with the cats to make sure nothing happens to them all the
Yeah, the cats can't go, obviously.
I'll stay with them.
Okay.
I'll bullshit.
Cool.
So a bureaucrat comes shortly after they all disappear. It's like, can we start the meeting now?
My comrades were under the assumption that we were on recess, so they went to get takeout.
I'm sorry.
Hey, it's not on us if your leader didn't define what a recess was versus normal.
All right, get roll presence.
Yeah, it's like it's a
We were on a break.
dude. It's a deceased burger chain. It was really good back in the day.
yeah.
5.
Yeah, there's actually, you do see Ronald.
They go to our rallies. They don't exist anymore.
I miss rallies.
There is a corpse-sized clown holding a burger floating in the background.
You blew it up!
Yeah.
Damn you!
So, you are obviously in a at the foot of a pyramid, and in the desert. It is quite bright outside, and you hear a voice, a majestic voice. Who dares approach Bast?
It's Trey, but I got Cleopatra's on board. We're sharing a ride, I guess. I'm kind of like her lift, but with my body and like a really big fee. The price just keeps going up.
There's another in your body.
Yeah, I'm also it's fungus, but it thinks it's a person from the 1950s, and also America.
Okay.
But mainly Cleopatra.
Okay.
Is one to talk to you.
Okay. What is it that you ask of me?
There's some kiddies that are in trouble, but they're like smart and they have top hats and stuff, and they did high school debate team, I think, and they're gonna be eaten.
Oh,
And that's that's bad. That's like bad on you, right?
That is bad
You're
on me.
like
I will go.
boss cat.
All right. Boss cat. Goddess of cats. I will send forth. I will. I can argue on their behalf and ensure their protection, but I cannot go my divine self. I must be accompanied. I must travel through one of you.
Okay.
I mean, we just kind of need a token that they're like represent you in some way.
I insist on going myself.
I'll host.
Okay.
Fine.
You'll host.
I mean-
Yeah, I'll host.
Okay. Can you roleplay as fast?
I'll have to roll my host. Okay.
Yeah.
It's a big ask.
Yeah.
I mean, I know you
oh my
knew
God,
that. I've done this twice now.
Yeah.
It's no picnic.
Listen, I was possessed by a cat thing once before. Half Miami blew up, but hey.
I don't think that's true.
Okay.
No,
I think
You know,
that's a lie.
sometimes intergalactic war just is way more understandable.
the incident in Miami was that mask I used to have.
So you come back.
Real.
Yeah, you are now Bast. Or
We should go
fragmented.
forth.
So,
I didn't realize there are this many deities.
yeah.
This is
There are
amazing.
far more than you will ever realize.
No, I'm getting that idea now. It's a good thing
Yeah.
I have this helmet on, or my mind might be blown.
Sorry. Surprise me.
His vessel's armpits smell funny. What is he wearing there?
I think that's Axe body spray.
What a douche.
I mean, it's probably unclean. You should probably lick it off.
I don't want to touch that with my tongue, though. It smells very odd.
I mean, what else would you touch it with?
A cloth? A servant? Yes, a servant's cloth.
Like, would you like me to? Check this tongue out.
That would have been funny. But it really got him.
So,
Step to the
Bast,
portal,
you step back through the portal. You're back in the. You're quickly led to the tribunal room, and they say, "Oh, I see you have brought a representative of the Pantheon." But the owner is really interested in consuming all of these souls. So, Bast isn't. You're going to have to.
Bast, guardian of humanity. Thank you very much.
Oh, not just cats.
I'm responsible for many things.
Oh. What are you going to do to us if you don't? If we do consume these cats?
Well, the complete destruction of your entire region is probably a start. Afterwards, I'm going to flay you, and then take your souls out and flay those.
Well, those are bold words, but you're channeling your divine essence through a puny mortal's body that I don't think can handle that much energy going through. So, out of character, Sean.
Okay. She's going to talk big no matter what.
Yeah, she's going to talk big, but what level? Since you're the player controlling this, what level of consequence do you want to take?
Go big or go home.
To have a divine show of power.
Hey, remember that pinky?
Yeah.
Severe.
I will go with the. I'll go with the severe one. She's going to do something that cooks off the pinky.
Okay.
She's going to hold up the hand. Do
Okay.
some kind of weird blast thing. Obliterate something like.
So she holds up her pinky finger. It starts glowing. And then it explodes, but she just freezes the explosion before it reaches anyone. It's like a microsecond after detonation. So the entire room is filled, like all of you can feel the heat coming from the explosion, and see the cloud of fire and destruction.
This puny mortal vessel was holding a tiny surprise. And guess what? I might continue to surprise you unless I get my way.
I guess we'll have to overrule the owner. Yeah, they can go. They can go. Get out of here.
She will somehow reverse the explosion, but the pinky's still cooked off. So.
Oh yeah, the pinky's cooked off. You slump back to the ground, bleeding. You just smelling like cooked hot dog. At this point, the fupa is gone.
So that's a.
I told you to think about that, man.
Yeah.
I mean, there.
Burned out by.
God, why do I smell funny now?
Yeah, so you're just in pain all over.
Okay, so is that? And we're going to go with health or just?
It's because she made
No, it's
you,
a severe
It's
consequence.
because she made you lick yourself everywhere.
Yeah, that totally is the thing.
Oh man, it was
He's like,
embarrassing.
I have never seen another man. Like, well, I wish I could say.
If my cell phone worked in the astral plane, I would have taken pictures.
No, I would like to.
It's just an airplane mode.
I would like to have said that I've never seen anyone like that.
We're about to enter the astral plane. Please put your cell phones on airplane.
I will say,
It is the funniest thing in the world.
Or be prepared to be drugged off this adventure.
Yeah,
Yeah, exactly.
Astro United on you.
That's why all those people are getting consumed. They didn't do that.
There we go.
Well,
It's just words with friends. Words with friends.
Yeah.
Into the portal of death.
well, I wish I could say that I've never seen anyone lick anyone like that, but we're frogs. I've seen that a lot.
So the earth, you're in the tribunal room. When the earth starts shaking, the trusses start going, but everything starts lifting up and just sort of folding away. The entire corpse bureaucracy hell labyrinth is unfolding itself to reveal Demise.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
More like Demise, am I right?
I point and just start maniacally laughing.
Okay.
Yes, Kurzik's happy. That's a good thing, right?
Should we attack?
You guys do your thing. That's great. I'll back you up.
Charge!
Yes. So Demise is a vaguely quadrupedish, Bloodborne-esque horror, but it's so big. It's 3 separate sections: the head, claws, and body.
Directions.
So the way this will work, first off, before the fight begins, you each have 1 action to prepare. So you can analyze using a skill to figure out what one of the sections does, or you can do something to buff yourself, or you could spend...
I'll spend my other 3 to do zone, range, unusual with
Okay.
the deceit.
Okay.
I'm just going to make illusions of all of us
Okay.
to give it more targets.
Which part doesn't do composure damage?
Actually, everyone give me 1 composure check now, because, oh god, you're facing the one. Yeah, this should have been. This isn't going to be quite as bad.
3 superhuman.
5.
1.
2 human.
I only got 3 total, so... and you're fine, yeah. Tom is fine.
5 on day.
Yeah, you're fine.
The fact that my nose is not bleeding is really confusing.
So what, you got a 1? So 2.
I got a 2, so 1.
Can I take another consequence?
Sure.
That's another good consequence for this.
Staring into oblivion. Yeah.
Bastard.
The abyss stares back.
Okay.
I thought the law and the law won.
No. So, You summon the illusions. That'll be very good, actually, because that'll help negate one of its things.
Analysis through Arcana?
The what?
Analysis through Arcana?
Yeah, going
It's
in
about
there.
the most useful thing I can do
Sure.
right now.
Which section of the body? With the body, claws, or head?
By the way, the illusion us's are like the more badass looking versions of us's.
So threatening ones?
Oh yeah, so
I
yeah,
actually look threatening at all.
it's gonna target them. Oh yeah, that guy's got lots of pouches. He's really more dangerous.
And no ankles.
But yeah, weak spot. So
I'll
sorry.
turn a lot.
So sorry, Ivan. Which?
I guess I'm going to focus. I'll check out the head.
Okay.
Because that seems like it might be a faster route if we take that out. I might be wrong.
What part doesn't do composure damage now that it's already done composure damage?
It doesn't do composure damage.
All right.
It's probably just going
At least
to
not
fuck us
directly.
up. So
I guess
I'm
I'll
going to spend
attack
a
with...
fate point.
Well, hold on. You get a preparation.
I'll spend a fate point to boost that. So it's going to be a total of 2.
2 for the head. You realize it is actually the head is reinforcing the claws, but it is also it has large alien eyes that are analyzing you. So it is probably going to just create aspects that can be used with that head action. So it's not going to attack you directly through the head, but instead it's going to create aspects.
Okay.
So Gerzik, what is your preparation action?
I'm trying to think what I can do.
Okay.
Punch it real good?
This is the preparation.
Yeah, this is while it's unforming. It has its whole.
What can I get in there? For the Empress.
Hey, don't you have a triangle?
I'll give you. You can. I'll just give you a free aspect of a cool battle pose, so you can get a +2 in your first combat roll. Yeah.
No, like point maniacal laughter.
Okay, that's your cool battle pose. Trey, what are you going to do as your preparation action?
So it's got claws and a body and a head.
Yeah. Ivan shouted out, what the head can do, but no one's looked at the claws or
What
the
can
body.
the claw... I mean, I kind of feel like I know what the claws can do.
Well, you can still
Can
try
they
and...
claw?
They confuse you.
do you want to look at them?
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah, go for it.
We real disappointed when they just claw me, though. Just FYI.
Just don't spend a fate point on it.
I'm not spinning a fate point on it. I get a +3.
+3? Okay. So with the +3, you actually realize the claws aren't so much as individual claws that are going to claw you. They're just a massive amount of needles in each finger that are going to shoot out. So it's actually just going to spray the area with bone needles. It's going to be basically a bullet hell game. Yeah. So
I see what you did there.
yeah. I don't know what you're talking about.
Should we break those up?
So the way it's going to work is you guys will all get to act first because it's a big slow thing. But the claws are just going to do so much damage per round to the entire group. Now you can all make a defense roll to block part of that individually, but if one of you spends your entire action either shooting it or using physical force to move a heavy object to block some of these needles, that reduces the damage everyone gets. So for example, if I roll this and I do, let's say 8 damage, the entire group each would take 8 damage. But if someone blocks it, and this is going to be at mundane tier, I just gave it a large bonus. So if you use physical force at ascendant tier, you could block all of that damage for everyone that round. But that's your action, is blocking all of those needles. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
So everyone can, and if the person blocking it doesn't get everything, then you can spend your own personal, or you get a free defend roll every round. But it's going to do a lot more damage per round. So you probably want at least one defender to shoot the needles with a ranged shooting attack, or use physical force, or if you can make some other justification for how you're going to stop these needles from peppering the entire area. And then the head will do something every round, and the body will do something every round. But,
I kind of want to negate the head, but I mean, if you guys want me to block, I mean, sure.
I'll block.
Okay.
but the claws are also
I'll block
going to be.
this
You cannot just shoot the claws first. By the way, the claws are the last thing to go.
Of course they are.
Yeah, because. But yeah, you can target the head or the body first. So
I'm going to be doing confusion aspect maneuvers to give you guys bonuses. So
I was going to put a couple of stack more aspects because haphazard fighting, that's what it's good for.
Yeah.
So.
Well, do you want me to attack or you want me to block?
you should take care of blocking, and we'll let Hero Boy do the attacking.
All right.
We just build him up.
All right.
Yeah, that'll work.
No, you know what? Instead of laughing, I know it's going to be Battle time!
There we go.
I'll actually give you one this time.
Appreciate it, Battletech.
Hey, everybody like...
Should have put a saddle on that giant frog, though. That would have been amazing.
Okay.
Yeah, but the thing is, I gotta know is like, what is this Battletoads thing like? You might have to show me the game.
So Trey, so you're attacking first?
I will invoke an aspect
Okay.
to give myself a bonus. Mm-hmm. Nothing as bad as middle school. And I remember Kyle Dervish, the most popular kid in school, who convinced all the nerdy kids to help him win dodgeball
Yeah.
by making what he called the nerd shield. So I'm going to make mummy shield.
Okay.
So I will scream, everyone steer straight ahead so they can come out of your periphery. And I will summon mummies to run ahead of the group and kamikazely be penetrated by giant bone splinters.
Okay.
But you have to stare straight ahead, or else they cannot appear. They follow video game horse rules. And so, yeah, mummy shield.
All right.
Mummy shield gets a +4 superhuman.
This one. Okay. So that's quite a bit of the needles will be blocked. So, yeah, that'll reduce the entire attack by that much. So, next up, Tom.
Right. Well, let's see what my strength and this trident can do.
Okay.
To the head.
To the head. All right.
Four ascendant.
4 ascendant. Okay. Let's see here. It plus 2, 4, 6, 10, 7. All right.
Can Kyle Dervish's soul appear because he's dead, but I didn't know, and he just sort of sagely nods in approval before
Sure.
acceding to the afterlife, just ascending. That's what he needed.
Yeah. All right. You.
Noise.
It is now. So yeah, you strike the head a mighty blow. Ichor flows out. Parts of its flesh are ripped asunder. So yeah, you did a bunch of damage to it. Good job, Kurzik.
Thank you. I did thing.
You did thing
For the queen.
Yeah.
I'm going to try to tag the head with an aspect, because, I'm just going to leap over the wall of mummies.
Okay.
Act like I'm going to do a really badass jump kick, and just...
With the Jetsons noise.
Flap, like right onto the weird eye.
Okay.
Except it's the Jetsons noise. So.
Well, I'm actually going to be leaping. It's going to look really
It still
cool
makes the
until I hit.
Jetson noise.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
It's memetically embedded in
There we
us
go.
now.
Yeah. Probably use a picture of the Jetsons for this.
Plus 2... Superhuman.
Well, it's a tie.
Okay.
So defenders win ties.
So it blinks you off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. It turns out it's harder to do that to a god unless you want to spend a fate point.
I think I want to spend a fate point just for a giggle.
Okay.
Get stuck in his eye.
So he tries to bat me away. I'm like, no.
So this is against the head. This is against the head.
This is against the head.
All right, yeah.
It's annoyed.
All right,
Or
yeah.
it's distracted.
Yeah, it's distracted. So next person who wants to do something against the head gets a +2 bonus to the roll.
I'm gonna use my illusions
Okay.
to give it a target-rich environment.
You're using your illusion.
So on defense.
Yes.
Okay.
4 ascendant.
4 ascendant. That's still very good. And with both of you blocking, that's enough to absorb the entire attack.
I summoned an entire horde of juggalos singing miracles.
Yeah. So
Oh, why?
Trey leaves the fight.
No.
He goes to go hang out with Bast. I can open that portal, whatever.
Yeah, you got it. It's like, the Angelo Chorus has started the boss fight music, but you're like, nope. Yeah. There's just a subtext of juggalos, singing, rapping about miracles in the background. You're like, nope, I don't want to hear that.
Now, think about how annoyed you are about it. How annoyed is a god going to be about it?
All right, so the head is going to act. And it got a 0 ascendant, so that's a 0. Because I rolled like
It is indeed.
Yeah. But it is on Kurzik, so Kurzik, do you have deceit or deception?
Doesn't it have an Ivan in his eye, though?
Yeah.
It's a giant god eye. It can target anyone it wants to.
I have no.
Even with an Ivan in it, though.
Yeah.
I have no.
All right,
Don't ignore me.
it studies you, so it'll get an aspect against you. So you have a -2 on your next attack roll against the head. So,
Okay.
So giving you a +2 and a -2.
yeah, if you're the one who invoke it, then the body goes. The body sort of glows, and a weird portal sort of manifests. It can think of portals too. It gets a 1 ascendant, so that's enough.
But is it thinking with portals?
It is thinking with portals, because it opens a color pool to sort of a cyan kind of thing, and you're also sort of knocked about of a windstorm. It's open up to elemental plane of air, or some massive storm or somewhere where a massive storm is going on.
Portal to the gnome dimension.
So anything involved shooting is going to have a -2.
Unleash the full fury of the gnome
next
dimension upon Demise.
So this begins round 2. So Trey, what do you want to do?
Can I still Mummy Shield?
I'll say you can still Mummy Shield. You spend a fate point. So, yeah.
All right, I'm going to continue Mummy Shielding. Do I have to re-roll for Mummy Shield?
Yes.
Oh, that's a much worse Mummy. I'm running out of mummies.
Yeah.
How is that possible?
What'd you get?
It is a +1
Ascendant?
superhuman.
Superhuman. Okay.
Or are you illusion mummies? 4 ascendant.
Okay. All right. So yeah, the two of you are still defending against the bone splungers. We'll see how well if you're able to block them all in a little bit. Kurzik, you attack the head. You have a -. If both aspects are negating, you can attack normally.
All right. Actually, I'm going to invoke Fight for the Cause. This is the cause my queen put before me.
Yeah.
So I'm spending a fate point on this.
Okay.
That's a good thing I did. That's still a 4 ascendant.
Okay. So that's 6. Ascendant. All right. You wounded again. Not quite. It rolled a little better on its defense, so not as.
Because I'm rolling for shit.
Yeah. Well.
Well, wait. So it's something we share in common.
Yeah. Your offense is much stronger than its defense anyway. But it's.
But its defense is also pretty awesome.
It's a big hunk of meat. It doesn't have a great defense. It's just got a lot of stress.
I'm all just telling like, you couldn't handle it in Vegas, could you?
There we go.
So Ivan, you're the only one left.
I'm going to once again try to put an aspect on the head to give Kurzik a better chance of taking it out. Can I technically just say it's haphazard fighting, but for flavor, I open a portal awkwardly inside it?
Sure. That's a haphazard.
Yeah, that's.
So what would this be like? What would that be for like? Oh, I got portal.
Yeah, let's see if I try. What I think of, how good of a thing I think of.
It's the portal of Nintendo Switch cartridges. It tastes really gross and it's very bitter. So. Hey, stop this.
Are you going to eat a Switch cartridge so we get one?
Maybe. I might
plus
wait.
2 superhuman. So.
+2 superhuman. Well, nope. Because I rolled +4. That was my instead of a damage roll. No, it's to not let you have an aspect.
Yeah. So it says, "Oh hell no."
Yeah, basically.
Taste Nintendo Switches.
It does get another aspect against Kurzik, because Kurzik is the one hurting it. So Kurzik, you'll have a -2 to your attack roll next time.
Of course.
yeah.
Yes, let's just keep doing that.
Well, I mean, actually, yeah, you're right. It's not going to keep. It's going to change things around. It is going to, it's going to give you a negative aspect. And it's going to, so you have a -2 in your next roll.
Okay.
And then nobody was shooting, so it's going to change it again. Let's see here. It's going to do a high gravity portal. So I'll say, the gravity portal is going to be targeted to pull Kurzik away, so no one can use melee attacks against the head next round, because the gravity well is too strong for you to fight against. So
that I'm guessing that's me as well. So
against the head.
Okay.
So and then the damage. And I roll like shit. So you blocking it all again. So new round. Your mummies are wearing thin. To a certain point, you can. I would say this is the last time you can use the mummies one more time for defense, and then you're just going to be out of mummies. Now you remember you can't use physical force to block against this.
Aren't all of the spines now going towards the high gravity portal?
It's not affected by its own.
Fuck you.
logic? No.
Yeah.
It wouldn't be much of a boss fight if it made that kind of sense.
Yeah, Jesus.
I mean, his inspiration for this was Bloodborne. You think we were going to get out of this?
Bloodborne and basically every JRPG bullshit final villain, So
That gives me an idea.
yeah, basically the body gives an environmental effect that has one thing. Like you can't use melee attacks against the head.
Steal.
All right, I will use Soul Compassion, jump up, and Dragon Ball Z it, I guess.
You can attack the body. Yeah, you can attack the body.
Oh, I can attack it?
Yeah, you can attack the head or the body.
Well, I probably need to, block the bone shards that are magically going to kill us all.
Well, you can use. Don't you have physical force?
Yeah.
You can use that. You can pick up heavy objects to block.
What
them.
heavy object is there in the astral
There's
plane
floating
where everything
rocks.
is made of concept?
Well, there are dead bureaucracy part. There are desks and undead bureaucrats floating around. You can use to
Block it with a bureaucrat.
Yeah.
No, I imagine the concept of Rosie the robot from the Jetsons, but giant, and I throw that at it.
Okay.
Because Trey has class.
All right. That's fair.
And that is a +3 ascendant.
Oh wow. All right. That's very good. Are you still blocking as well?
Do I need to block?
We're not sure.
Rosie's heading to it.
Melee attacks aren't going off this round.
Against the head, you can attack the body this round with melee attacks.
All right, I'm going to do an aspect maneuver to help Tom out. I'm going to make Tom look like he appears with 6 different colored versions of himself, one for each element of Battletoad.
Okay.
Battletoad.
Okay.
To just make him look that much more threatening, and the whatever he attacks won't know what to block.
Okay.
Okay.
Jesus.
8 ascendant.
Yeah, you get that aspect. I'm not even going to roll. So you get a +2 in your attack roll, Tom.
All right.
If you're attacking the body.
You're attacking the body.
All right.
God damn it! I have not rolled a positive number on this. 2 ascendant.
2 ascendant.
Is that with my bonus?
Oh, 4 ascendant with the bonus. 4 ascendant.
3. Okay, so 3. So 4 ascendant? All right, you only... it rolled pretty well, so you only inflict 1 stress on it. But that's... Hey, you wounded it.
1 stress at a time. It can only soak so many stress boxes.
Yep.
Unless it does it. How many stress boxes does it have? All of them.
No, it doesn't have all of them. I don't know.
Just most of them.
It has each thing has 6. 6, 6, 6. Ivan.
Okay, so I won't be able to directly give it aspects, but I can, I guess, come up with concepts and hurl really bad ideas at it.
Okay.
Confuse it mentally.
Yeah.
Because it's a god.
Yes, I'm going to...
Which section?
Can I reach the head or with that, or does it
You can't melee attack it, but yeah, you can try and distract it.
Seeing as I'm using it as a basis for this, my haphazard fighting, it'll have to be the.
Dragon's glare the face.
Oh, you're right. I can just Dragon's Glare it.
Yeah, range attack. I didn't say. Yeah, I just said melee.
Range attacks are good again, so
Yeah.
I will go for the actual shooting Dragon's Glare. Why the fuck not?
Okay.
Let's do it. +1 superhuman.
Okay, roll the +1 super.
Okay, so
Unless you want to boost it with a fate point.
I'm down to 1.
Well,
Need to hold on to that thing.
This is the end game, dude. At least for this session.
What about when it pulls the second stage bullshit?
I'm not.
Oh, if it does-
I'm actually not.
Oh, if it does a fucking transformation,
Caleb would walk out.
All right, I'll tell you what. I
you would walk
bump-
out and go.
Did we not get the Knights of the Round materia? And then I would like throw the microphone at you. And walk
I'll
out.
bump the fate point.
All right, that inflicts 2 damage.
I'm an old school.
You're just
ass
leaving
villain.
and go.
So,
Chocobo racing is bullshit. Jump out the window.
You're talking about
so
the
you
10
blocked this
version.
round, but you did not.
I did not.
All right.
I gave Tom and.
All right. So actually, some of the damage is going to get through to you all.
With my 3 ascendant?
That blocks a lot of it, but not all of it. I'm basically converting everything to mundane tiers, so it will be 4 stress on all of you, unless you you can dodge or resist damage.
I have armor 3.
Oh yeah, well, just roll at least a 1 on your block or parry or whatever.
5 ascendant.
Yeah.
1 superhuman.
Okay, that's enough.
Can like one just like briefly stick in? I
4 extraordinary?
1 superhuman would mean you take 1 damage
Okay, cool.
because that's only a 3. So yeah,
4 extraordary?
4 extraordinary. Yeah, that's enough. So yeah, you all managed to avoid. So you can see though, without one, if one person blocks, it's a small attack. But if neither of you block, it's going to be a big attack.
I can help out with defense next round.
If
I could probably do a shit ton of damage to it.
So I can start defending.
Yeah.
so new round. Well, yeah. So the head is doing. Actually, he's not getting an aspect against any of you. It starts glowing. So it's
It's powering up its main attack.
Power Island's main attack. The environment. It is. The floor is lava. Literally, it's made of lava now. Actually, no, it's just lava field, but you can all fly. So.
That's not lava.
So nothing
It's hot
happened.
earth.
Right, it's raining.
It's raining. No,
Yeah, it's hotter.
it's hotter.
Fucking it. Never let that go. Never forget.
What?
It's
Lava is just hot earth.
Who said this?
This is the Ross Payton 2017 joint.
It's amazing. Okay, come on.
A geologist would agree with me. It's just hotter.
But geologists also stab sharks.
You did, yeah. So no, the lava appears on the floor and starts floating upwards. So any attack it's going to do is going to do more damage because you're getting attacked from both sides.
Okay.
So it has a weapon bonus now, essentially.
Weapon.
So can I do an aspect attack against its aspect attack?
How? How are you going to justify that bullshit?
Well, one, I have one of the worst bullshit powers ever.
Hazard fighting is.
Haphazard fighting in the astral plane.
It doesn't beat lava. Not even serial
hold on.
Batman could beat lava.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, so we're...
And he kept an acetylene torch in his utility belt.
That's true.
So if I don't focus on the lava, if I focus instead on... Wait, if I break its concentration, wouldn't the lava go away?
You don't know.
The environment comes from the body.
Yeah.
Bullshit.
And the
to
environment thing changes every round. So.
to just kind of fly around the blobs of lava.
By the
and
way, I
create
still
a
imagine
lava
your
shield.
fight scenes as better than Iron Fists.
Wow.
That's topical.
Nice. Wow.
Yeah.
Maybe I won't watch it then.
So yeah, haphazard fighting wouldn't really stop the lava field. I don't see how you
But
can
would
do
it be able to at least negate some of the bone shards? Maybe?
you
Bone shot.
you can block yourself with it. You can easily
Wait.
dodge them.
Yeah,
but,
okay,
Just summon a bunch
basically,
of
it's
bone
how do you intercept a bunch of bone needles? Like, oh, your dragon's glare. You could actually.
So basically, if I just scare the crap out of them,
No. Well, yeah, you're just psychically blasting them into
Bone
the hits.
solvent.
I'll attempt. It's the same roll for me. So
Yeah.
This is not difficult.
Wait, no, I'll just summon my minion. No.
Yeah.
So yeah, you can
I'll
use
try
you
to
can
play.
you can just psychically will them to not attack people through your dragon's glare.
The secret ingredient is love.
So
So go ahead and make a roll.
Dragon Slayer. Hey,
Attack roll.
+3 superhuman. I keep
Okay.
saying supernatural, but I don't know.
All right, so you blow up some of the bone needles. What are you doing this round?
I'm just gonna stab the body, I guess.
Yeah, you can stab the body. The head is more damage, but both of them taking some damage.
I don't want the lava floor getting us. I'm
Okay.
tired of this gravity for some bullshit.
There should be a quality of gravity.
Go and make an attack roll.
God, why do I play this game?
Whoa, I'm right here.
No,
Whoa, is Ross sad?
I roll so shitty on fate dice every fucking time. It is 2 ascendant, but
ascendant?
I have +3 damage dealt
Okay.
for a weapon.
Wow, that's a lot of damage, actually. 2 ascendants is 8. Yeah. Sorry, weapon, what, 3 or 2?
Weapon 3.
Weapon 3, okay.
Well, not Soul Kopesh, but
By the way, does the trident give
I have
me a
super
weapon
powerful
rating?
psychic muscles.
Oh shit! Yeah, the trident.
Hey Ross, does the trident give me a weapon rating?
Nope, its only effect is that it will bind it once you capture it.
Okay.
Lame.
Well, that's why you don't have to keep doing this forever. Because otherwise, if you just blew it up, it would just float away to somewhere else in the astral plane.
Start another battle.
So yeah, actually, you deal a mighty blow to it. You rip out, you're ripping and tearing quite well. It's like you're visceral attacking in Bloodborne.
Stab,
So,
stab.
Kurzik, what segment are you going to attack?
Is the head clear now?
Yeah.
Head shot.
Okay.
Spending a fate point,
Okay.
so I get a +2.
You don't have to, but that's fine.
No, I want to.
Okay.
I've been rolling like shit.
Okay.
Except, well, this is better. 6 ascendant.
6 ascendant is not what?
That's 0 roll.
Okay.
4
+4,
+2.
+2 for the fate point.
Oh yes, yeah, the fate point for that one. Okay. Actually, that's enough to destroy the head. Good job. So you rip and tear. It explode. Actually, it will explode as its last action. It will because it was charging up, charging its laser beam. You'll be knocked back by the explosion. You'll lose your next turn.
So it did fire its laser.
Yeah, it did fire its laser. So you're just spinning in the astral
Preemptively
plane.
fired. It's
So we had fire its laser.
Laser.
it happens to the best. of us.
And then something comes out of it, even more Genova.
Yeah.
Then we go to the center of the earth, and then I fucking quit the game. God damn it, 7.
But because it's a big JRPG villain, even though you've blown up the head, the claws on the body are still moving. So you're the only one who hasn't acted yet.
Illusion defense.
Yeah.
Ooh, 4 ascendant.
4 ascendant. All right. Wow, that was a shitty roll.
Why is it that you roll shit when 2 of us go on the defensive,
Yeah.
but actually do damage when only one of us?
Weird. See, you're not the only one rolling like shit.
Yeah, that was fair.
Yeah. So, and then, new environment change. Lava field isn't working. Radiation. Everyone takes 1 stress.
Do we get to pick what kind of stress?
No, physical.
Okay.
It's just gamma radiation.
Does my armor work against radiation?
Is it
No.
gamma radiation? Do I get superpowers?
It's like,
I'm going by Marvel.
it's like, when do the gamma rays hit? I'm angry.
Yeah. So everyone just takes that for
Okay.
new round. Trey, what do you want to do?
Keep stabbing the body?
Yep.
So we're not all irradiated and such?
That's probably a good idea.
Finally. +5 ascended.
Plus five.
+3 weapon.
Wow.
So +8.
Nice.
Let's see here. Yeah, that'll do it. The body is
I
destroyed.
just stab one in and run. Run back.
Are you mowing the lawn?
I'm gonna mow it, making the Jetson sound as I go in an orderly pattern.
Are you using the power of the level of the grasses?
So,
John the Levelator.
the claws start floating away from the body.
Juggalo appears where Kyle Dervish appeared. Nods sagely. And also a sin.
Oh, Skylar, you can now move on.
To hell, because you're a bad person.
So only the claws remain, but they start twisting and fusing with each other and forming sort of a spherical. They lock hands.
Oh God, it's Omniclaw.
Well,
Not as bad as Zombie Boob.
yeah, it turns into a sphere and it starts sort of growing a little bit. So, Kurzik, what are you going to do?
We haven't
missed my
seen
turn
its
now.
final form.
Huh?
I missed my turn now.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Yeah,
God, I remember that.
sorry,
Ross.
there's a lot to keep track
That's
of.
hilarious.
You know, if you get blown up with head, that's usually worth losing a turn.
Heyo.
Hello.
Ivan.
We are classic.
Okay, I would
not
like to
wrong.
I guess do something awkward to put an aspect on this thing. Like annoy the shit out of it.
Hug it.
There's no visible sensory organs on it.
It
It's
can't
just,
hear either.
it's like a bone sphere at this point. So,
But it can be affected by vibrations, right?
sure.
So if I
Bone
focus-
spheres.
Bones.
That's fun stuff.
It's round. It's not ready for it.
Okay.
It's just round.
I will open up the portal to your neighbor's car at a stoplight. It is every stereotypical song you can think of that is being blasted that you really don't care for.
Okay, that's a very specific dimension.
It's a very bad dimension.
It's somehow adjacent to the note dimension.
Yes.
It's a sub level.
It's a subdivision.
It is currently looping at like Cypress Hill for some reason.
All right.
Fuck it. Look, plus 5 superhuman.
Okay,
So I'm annoying it.
you can invoke an
bone sphere
actually.
have ears?
Actually, that's spin, isn't it?
You can invoke that for effect to figure out what it's doing.
Sure.
It's actually about to explode in a massive barrage of, girder-sized splinters.
Claws go boom.
Yeah,
Claws go boom.
claws go boom.
Wait. Can you see through the portals to dimensions?
Yeah, if you squint. I mean, it's hazy.
Okay. So it's about to explode, right?
Yeah.
I open a portal
Yeah.
to Bass Dimension,
Yeah.
and we all get in the portal.
All right.
But he's got a.
But he could throw it. He could chuck the trident of the
Okay.
portal because he can see through it.
Oh yeah, from Bass Dimensions.
Yeah, from Bass Dimension. Then we close Bass Dimension. Then we open it up again.
Okay. That's a good plan. So, Kurzik, do you want to do that?
Sorry, I got a message.
Okay.
We're going to open the portal to Bass Dimension, hop in. You're going to throw the trident at exploding bone sphere. Then we're going to close the portal so we don't get penetrated by bone spears. And then we're going to open it up again and go get the trident.
Yeah, all right.
Okay. You open the portal easily, so you just need to make your throwing check.
Spend a fate point.
Okay, this is physical force, not
Yes.
attack roll. So.
Roll that trident, boy. Wrote you.
All right, 7 ascendant.
7 Ascendant is enough to hit it. It explodes. You manage
I
to.
hurl it with deadly accuracy.
You close the portal. Just in the time as the bone spears are, it's very 3D.
How'd that go, Ross?
So you open it back up, and you see the trident floating there. It's glowing with energy, and you see Death Token swimming towards it.
Like, oh, hell no. I beat that.
Okay, give me a leap check.
I've still got illusion magic. So there's about 1,000 tridents to him.
Okay. 7
Well, you're in the. Let's see. 7 Ascendant. Okay.
I imagine Rosie going for the trident too. Just really booking it on all 4 of her wheels. We are going home and watching the shit out of some Jetsons after this.
All right, so you get the you get it before he does.
I'm sorry, but this is promised to another god.
Okay. So with that, you're easily able to escape, leaving Death Token in the astral plane, where he totally won't come back and get revenge on you.
Totally not.
Yeah, he's fine.
So I like what he like. I think I'm going to destroy all of them. Like, no, I think I'm going to do it.
All right.
Yeah, definitely doing it.
So the main thing, Kurzik, is you now have Demise's spirit bound in the trident, which you promised to Triton.
That's who I'm going to give it to.
After we use it for something else. That's the plan.
Were you? I thought you were going to use the strangling cord.
I'm going to use the Oblivion cord now.
Okay, is it now? Okay, cool. In that case, give it a try.
Yeah, so if you want to, you can give it to the son of a...
I did my duty for my queen.
Okay.
Now, like, it was promised to Triton, so there you go.
You'll use it at some point for certain reasons. So
That totally won't spell doom for all of humanity.
no,
Look, at this point,
Seems
I'm
like that should go in the nope dimension.
I'm sorry, but
I thought it was nope dimension written all over it.
No, honestly, Kurzik's reaction to Earth is, how the fuck is this world not destroyed yet?
Actually,
with the 24/7 threats of cosmic horror, how is this world not gone?
well, they used to have the ideal there.
now they've got us.
Yeah, now
which
they
is
have-
So it's doubly fucked.
Yeah.
well, I think we've been doing okay so far. We've even
Doombot, put Jetsons on the TV.
My name is Warbot.
Whatever, Jetsons. Do it, Rosie.
Fine. What if I do the Jetson MMO?
You can do that
They have a free.
On the TV.
Fine. So we've resolved.
I like how the rest of us are nice to Warbot. You don't work with him every day. All right?
He is kind of.
I think Warbot's amazing. He's a good employee.
He's an employee.
Yeah, he's a terrible.
Hey,
Boy.
dude, he puts his feet up on a nuclear weapon.
Well, that's his footstool.
He did get to sit on the flower.
He did.
5 seconds.
He does like sitting on
I
weapons.
took his picture.
So yeah, that ends. I didn't know how long this would take. I didn't know how long the boss fight was going to take, so I was a little short as usual. But yeah,
we work together.
we work together.
Let's make a difference, team.
So question, comments, discussions. You guys have fun.
It was great.
Mike, let's say, my duty to my queen is now done.
It was base rating.
So let's walk.
base right now.
It was.
Every time you describe it, it's going to sound like word salad.
So let's watch some Jetsons.
All right. That's how you celebrate.
Hey, Saul,
Jetsons and booze.
we're going to form the new ideal sometime soon, right?
Sure.
That did not sound dedicated.
I'll get right on that after I survive this horrible encounter against my alter ego self.
Oh, I'm saying after that, we're good. We're good to go, right?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, let's do that.
Okay.
All right. What's I doing?